The New Prague Trojans come in having won 13 straight as the top seed in Class 3A. But to get to the state championship game against the third-seeded Mahtomedi Zephyrs, they'll first have to get by the fourth seed, Monticello, the Magic Ishans. First pitch swinging, and Visnus lofts it, and coming on to make the catch is Beckius. Tyson Visnus hitting .310 with a team-leading 12 steals and 21 RBI in the leadoff spot. Brings up Luke Branson. First pitch swinging, and he ropes it into left field for a leadoff for a single. A lot closer, in fact. Novak's pitch, and Holdhouse shoots it past the diving Berg. Racing around second and heading to third is Branson. It goes all the way to the wall. They're going to rave Branson home. Here's a fake throw to the plate. He dives in, and Monticello gets on the board first with an RBI double with one out here by Brock Holdhouse. Novak sets and delivers, and it hits him. There's that .494 on base percentage. Caden King reaches, and maybe a little nerves from Novak, who has now allowed the last three batters to reach here in the top of the first. Novak the pitch, and that's wrapped on the ground in between the third and baseman and shortstop through the hole on the left side. Four straight batters have reached. Three ways to start the game. As Novak rocks and fires, and that is shot in the gap into right field. One run is in, another comes behind. There's a throw to the plate, sweep tag, safe! Caden King dives past the tag of the catcher Lundquist, and it's 3-0 Monticello here in the first. Here's the 1-2. And it's swung on and hit into left field. It'll get down for a base hit. They'll hold the runner at third. And so keep the line moving for Monticello. The manager will indeed come out. Tanner Oakes, manager for New Prague, coming out to make a mound visit, and I think this is a good one. He leads it 3-0. Here's the pitch from Novak. First pitch swinging by Landcam into right center field. It'll get down for a base hit. One run is in. Station to station go the Magic. It's 4-0 as Easton Peters dives across. Novak's 2-2, and it is hit at the second baseman, Berg. He'll flip to the shortstop for one, over to first in time. A much-needed 4-6-3 double play for New Prague to end the inning. But Monticello strikes for 4 runs, all earned on 6 hits. No errors. They leave the bases loaded. And we head to the bottom of the first with the Magic all over New Prague early, 4-0. Gave up the first run of the game, but then scored 5 in the first 2 innings, and that was all they needed to hold house at third. Over in time, 1, 2, 3, go the Trojans in their half of the first. 1 inning in the books. Monticello leading the top seed, New Prague, 4-0 here. So 3 balls and 2 strikes, the count is full. Here's the 3-2 delivery. Payoff pitch from Novak. And it is popped up on the infield. Geeson nearly collides with a runner before he makes the catch in foul territory. No runs, no hits, an error, 1 left on base. To the bottom of the second we go. Monty leads it 4-0 here after an inning and a half. Novak waving that bright orange bat as Bitts hits him. So first base runner of the day surrendered via the hit by pitch. The pitch. And Washaw hits it to left center field rather, and that'll get in, dropping in front of an oncoming Branson. Branson and Visnus, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And Geeson swings and hits it out to center field. Visnus paused initially, and it drops down in front of him. And then he nearly throws it away. No one's covering home. They throw to the plate, the tag, it gets away from the pitcher. 2 runs are going to score for New Prague. A wild sequence of events. New Prague has all of a sudden scratched across a couple runs. Now it's Will Seymour in right field, blasted back deep to center field. Visnus hauls it in, but that'll allow the run to score as Will Seymour drives in the 3rd run of the game with a sacrifice fly. in foul territory for the third and final out. But a couple errors on Monticello lead to 3 runs, a couple singles, a couple errors, and New Prague is all of a sudden right back in this game. We're through 2. It's 4-3 Monticello here of the bottom half of the inning. And he swings first pitch there, and it's snagged by a leaping Anderson at short. New Prague 3 runs on just 2 hits. Geeson make that 3 hits as he shoots it through the right side into right field. And he's 2 for 2 today. Here's the 0-2. And King swings and crushes it to left center field. Racing back, it will be caught on the warning track. Beckius and Kahlberg nearly collide, but Beckius claims it in left center field. Novak sets and delivers, and it's swung on and belted down the left field line over the head of Kahlberg. It one-hops the wall. Kahlberg gets it in quickly to hold Peters to just a single. The 3-0 pitch, and it's taken high, and they do walk him. Second walk of the inning issued by Novak. Might be it for Novak as Tanner Oaks walks slowly to the mound. Did not see any activity in the bullpen, but I think he's going to make a change. So we'll see what kind of lineup switching the Trojans do. That'll be it for Novak. His day is done. 4-3 the score. Monticello looking to add to its lead with the bases loaded and 1 out. The Trojan infield in with Washaw now at short and Ishins on to pitch. And that shot out to right center field, coming on and making the catch and then dropping the ball. So no catch that allows a run to score. Meanwhile, they'll tag the runner out at third base, and he drops the ball. New Prague kicking it all over the place. Credited with the RBI single. Right back to Ishins at short. Throw to home for 1, throw to first, and it hits the runner and gets away. A run does not score. Noah Washaw at short. The pitch swung on by Nick Anderson. Popped up, short right field. Seymour coming on to make the play and does to retire the side. So again, Monticello leaves them loaded. But they do. And that is on the ground, past a diving Holthouse and into left field for a leadoff single for Eric Berg. Some errors have led to some runs as that is shot out into right field. Kahlberg deposits a single. Berg makes a hard turn at second but holds. Runners at first and second for the Trojans here, the first 2 aboard in the 5th. Anderson checks the runner. Here's the 1-1. And it's punched out to right field, right at Landcamer. He made a bad decision on it, backed up, ultimately made the catch and got it back in, but Anderson's pitch on the ground to third. Bitts bobbles it, throws to second for 1, out at second. Close play. Kahlberg thought he'd beaten it. Last half inning during the pitching change is on. Throw down to second as the runner takes off. They'll throw to home and sweep tag. He is out at the plate. Ishins delivers, and that's roped into center field. It gets down in front of Jackson. Tyson Business was not going to be held in check all afternoon, and here's the pitch, and it's popped up on the infield. Lundquist pointing to it. Freeges in and dives and can't make the play. He'll throw to second to force the runner there. So they lead the score, 1 on, 1 out, as Holthouse takes a called third strike on the outside corner. The pitch swung on and missed, and Henry Ishins sets down the last 2 batters via strikeout. The 1-2. And it's shot down the left field line. If it's fair, it's trouble. And coming over and making a terrific sliding catch is Branson in foul territory. New pitcher on third of the day for the Trojans in Jackson Sirik. And he will face Easton Peters to start things. Sirik, a right-hander, facing the right-handed batting Peters. It'll be Peters, Bitts, and Olvin, who have done some damage here today for Monticello. As Monty leads it 5-3 here in the top of the seventh. Fisted towards short. Washa charging. He was playing back. He never had a chance. And they're going to give it an error. Wow, fifth error of the day on New Prague. Magic lead here in the top of the seventh, and Sirik misses wide. And the first two runners of the inning are aboard from Sirik. High, he walks his second guy in a row. Olvin works a really good at bat and a really good walk on the pond. The payoff pitch from Sirik. Swung on and missed. Ramucci chased one at his eyes, and he goes down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Half of the seventh. Swung on and missed, and Anderson chases another high strike. That must be tantalizing because Ramucci and Anderson have gone down on that fastball at their eyes, or at their teaching points, teaching moments. Business first pitch swinging to left field. He crushes it deep. It's going to be tracked down to the far corner by Kahlberg. Sirik pumps his fist. He's hyped after Monticello puts the first three runners aboard and leaves them loaded again, the third time this afternoon. Bottom of the seventh for New Prague, and they will have Tyler Geeson to lead things off, brother of Nick. The pitch from Anderson. Geeson shoots it out to right field. Landcamer misjudged it. It's over his head. It'll go all the way to the wall as Geeson pulls up into second with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the seventh. Here comes the payoff from Anderson, and Kahlberg smokes it to center field. Business is there. He'll make the catch. That'll drive in the run from third. Business's throw is offline. And the Trojans have clawed back another run, and all of a sudden, it's a 5-4 game. Prague down by a run. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground, through the hole on the right side, and Sirik is aboard with a two-out single. Choice 0 for 2, I guess. He's flown out twice and grounded into a fielder's choice. Ashton Farrell will come in to pinch run season, but still taking down the top seed is always something to be proud of. The 1-0 swung on and hit deep to left field. Back at the wall, it is off the wall. That'll tie the game. Sirik comes around to score. It's a game-tying double with 2 outs here in the bottom of the seventh. Boy, that's going to be hard, whoever loses this game, to come back for the third place game. The pitch, Heeman belts it into the right center field. Lundqvist rounds third. Throw home, not in time. Jake Heeman delivers a 2-out game-winning RBI single to drive home Lundqvist. And New Prague, the top seed, survives 6-5 over Monticello. They win it in dramatic fashion. Monticello had 2 outs, and then Jake Lundqvist delivered a game-tying double and then came home on the single by Jake Heeman to score the game-winning run. Back with the totals in a moment. New Prague, the top seed, survives to move on and play Mahtomedi in the state championship game on Friday. Back in a second here from Jordan on NSPN.TV.